So here we have a typical A-level question on transformation of graphs. If you look at the given graph, it is a cubic and we are asked to show the transformation f of x plus 2 and minus f of x. So to begin with, f of x plus 2, let us identify what sort of a transformation it is. Since the 2 is added, it is clearly a translation and it is outside the function. So it is translation along y-axis by 2 units up since it's positive. So now what we do is, let us draw the skeleton of the graph. Since I have to shift it 2 units up, I make sure all of it is covered. So the x, negative x, origin, negative y, positive y. This should be the skeleton, all of this shown. Now, since we have the minimum and maximum points given, they are going to be useful for us to be able to shift it up by 2 units. So minus 3 comma minus 2, when it goes up by 2 units, will come to minus 3 comma 0. So mark those points first. 4 comma 7 would become 4 comma 9. If you see, since the shift is along y-axis, the x coordinates remain unchanged. So now something like this. Okay. So this is the first transformation. Now coming to the second, f of x with a negative outside. So when a negative is inside or outside, it is clearly reflection. Normally anything to do with x is inside and anything to do with y is outside, but here it is an exception. Minus f of x is reflection along the x-axis. So it's literally, if x-axis were the mirror line, my graph should look something like this. So I am going to draw that separately here. As I mentioned earlier, make sure you mark the essentials in the skeleton of the graph. Now, again we have the stationary points for us to be able to help. Minus 3 comma minus 2 when reflected will become minus 3 comma 2 and 4 comma minus 7. So something like this. So I hope that helps.